Hello to the entire Deep Dive family. I'm your captain, and I'm glad you're with me on another exploratory journey into the unknown depths. Tonight, I want to tell you a story that's a little haunting. A story about a phantom. A colossal, ancient, and invisible phantom that lives right in our neighborhood, in our cosmic backyard. It has been there the entire time watching us, but our eyes were incapable of seeing it. By the end of this video, you will not only know the identity of this wandering spirit, but you'll also understand how its discovery forever changes our view of the entire cosmos, and even our own place within it. If you learn this truth, you will never look at the night sky with the same eyes again. So buckle up, because the journey ahead is stranger than any science fiction story. Let's start with something we think we know well, the night sky. For thousands of years, we humans have stared up at this dark dome above our heads. First with curious eyes, then with simple telescopes, and now with optical giants that can see to the very edge of the observable universe. We've mapped it, we've named it, and we thought that, at the very least, we knew our own neighborhood, like the back of our hand. Our largest neighbor, the Andromeda galaxy, with its magnificent 220,000 light-year span, has always been there. A beautiful island of light hurtling towards us. This is our common belief. We're here, it's there. Everything is tidy and known. But what if I told you that this entire time something far older, larger, and more mysterious was hidden in plain sight, a spectral structure embracing our galaxy and Andromeda like an invisible cocoon? This is where a massive gap in our knowledge opens up. This is where the main nagging question arises: how is it possible that something so enormous, something that holds the hidden history of our local group's formation, remained unseen by our most powerful telescopes? Were we blind? The short answer is no. We weren't blind, we were just looking with the wrong eyes. To understand how this phantom hid itself, let's do a simple thought experiment. Imagine you're caught in a storm on the ocean at night. Rain, lightning, towering waves. Now imagine someone in the distance is whispering your name. Can you hear them? Of course not. The roar of the storm completely drowns out that whisper. That cosmic phantom is exactly the same. It isn't a normal bright galaxy. It is a whisper. A collection of incredibly scattered and faint stars spread across an impossibly large area. Its stellar density is so low that its weak light gets lost in the brilliant noise of our own galaxy and Andromeda. It's like trying to find a single clear drop of water in an entire ocean. It's impossible, at least for the human eye and traditional telescopes. For decades, astronomers looked at the data from this region and saw nothing unusual. Just noise, just random points of light. They were looking for a flashlight in the dark, when they should have been looking for a very thin mist on a foggy day. This is where our story needed an unexpected hero. A hero that has no eyes but can see patterns that no human can. The hero of our story is an artificial intelligence. But this is just the beginning of the story. This AI wasn't a simple computer program, it was trained like a digital detective. Scientists taught it how to search for subtle and unusual traces among billions of points of light. They taught it to look for stellar streams. These streams are like blood spatter at a cosmic crime scene. They are the remnants of smaller galaxies that were devoured by larger ones like our Milky Way or Andromeda billions of years ago. The gravitational pull of the giant galaxy stretches the poor victim apart like a piece of dough, scattering its stars across space in a long, thin trail. This AI, this tireless detective, began sifting through a mountain of data that hundreds of scientists had collected over the years and had seen nothing special in. It was searching for the whisper in the storm. For hours, days, and weeks, this silicon mind analyzed the patterns, the velocity of stars, their chemical compositions, their distance from us. It was looking for the hidden connections that had eluded the human eye. And then, it happened. A digital eureka moment. The AI identified a strange pattern. A very large group of stars that weren't like the others. They were moving at a different speed and in a different direction, as if they were members of a lost family. They shared a common soul. It was as if these stars were unwillingly moving along an invisible path. When the scientists saw the map the AI had drawn, they held their breath. This wasn't a small stellar stream. This was a massive, ghostly structure, the remains of an entire galaxy, a fossil galaxy. Hold on. Let's step away from space for a moment and turn back to ourselves. Have you ever looked at an old family photo? A photo you've seen 100 times. Your grandfather's face, your mother's smile. Everything is familiar. Now imagine one day, a photo analysis expert looks at that same photo with advanced software and tells you, you see that little shadow behind your grandfather? That's not a normal shadow. It's the faded image of another person who was erased from the original photo. Suddenly, your entire understanding of that moment, of that memory, changes. A hidden story, a secret, is revealed. This is what the AI did for astronomers. It looked at an old picture that everyone thought they knew completely and found an erased person, a hidden ghost, within it. This discovery wasn't just about finding a few new stars, it was a fundamental shift in our understanding of our neighborhood's history. This is the bridge to our own lives. The truth that sometimes the biggest secrets are right in front of our eyes, but we lack the right tools to see them. This isn't just true in astronomy, it's true in our daily lives. How many truths, how many opportunities, how many dangers exist around us that we simply walk past because we haven't learned how to look at them. Now, let's return to our cosmic crime scene. The autopsy of this phantom revealed an even darker story. By studying the stars of this fossil galaxy, scientists were able to estimate its age. They realized that this galaxy is an ancient beast. Its stars are much older than the stars in our own galaxy. This means it was born in the infancy of the universe. It is a living witness to the first days of the formation of large structures in the cosmos. It is a time capsule. But what was its fate? Its fate was violent. This ancient galaxy got too close to our own. And in the world of galaxies, when a giant gets close to a dwarf, there's only one outcome: cosmic cannibalism. The Milky Way, with its powerful gravitational arms, embraced this old galaxy, tore it to shreds, and added its stars to its own fabric like spoils of war. What the AI found is the skeleton of this victim, a ghostly reminder of our own galaxy's violent and ruthless past. We are living on the remains of a cosmic murder. Some might say, so what? Another galaxy was found. What's the big deal? This dissenting view misses a crucial point. The importance of this discovery isn't the galaxy itself, it's the method of its discovery. Before this, we were like fishermen who could only catch the big, noisy fish. But now, with AI, we have an invisible net that can also catch the tiniest, quietest creatures of the deep. This means a whole new world of discovery has opened up to us. How many other phantoms like this are out there? How many other cosmic murder histories are written in the night sky that we were previously unaware of? And here we reach the climax of our story and the answer to the promise I made at the beginning of the video. Remember when I asked how we could have missed something so immense? The final answer isn't that its stars were dim. The deeper, more philosophical answer is this: we couldn't see it because our brains did not evolve to see such subtle patterns. We evolved to see the tiger in the bushes, not to find an invisible river of stars among billions of others. The AI isn't just a tool, it is a new sense. A sixth sense that allows us to perceive the hidden patterns in nature. This discovery wasn't a victory for AI, it was a victory for human-machine collaboration. Human curiosity built the machine, and the machine overcame human biological limitations. This phantom, this cosmic fossil, reminds us of a fundamental truth. Reality is not what we see. Reality has countless layers, and in each era of history we only have access to the layer that our tools allow us to see. We once thought the Earth was flat because that's what our eyes told us. Then we learned it was round. We thought we were the center of the universe, then we learned we are a small planet in an ordinary solar system. And now, we thought we knew our neighborhood, and this phantom slapped us in the face and said, "You still know nothing, you are just at the beginning." So where does this journey of discovery end? With a deeper understanding of our place. We are no longer just spectators of the cosmos. We have become cosmic archaeologists. We are excavating the hidden history of the universe from invisible stones. Each of these stellar streams is like a line from a lost history book that we are just now learning how to read. And this book tells the story of our formation, our galaxy, and ultimately, ourselves. This is just the first phantom we have found. Who knows how many other spirits are wandering in this dark cosmic ocean, waiting for our new eye to see them. This is where the real adventure begins. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep and haunting dive into the hidden history of the cosmos. If you found this journey into the depths interesting and it made you look at the world around you a little differently, please give us energy by liking the video. And if you're not yet part of the Deep Dive family, join our expedition by subscribing. We are always here, chasing hidden stories and big questions. Let me know in the comments below, if you had a new sense, a superhuman ability to see hidden patterns, what would you want to look for hidden secrets in? In history, in nature, or in human relationships? Take care of yourselves, you curious Deep Dive family. We love you guys. Maybe the next time you look up at the night sky, you'll remember that the greatest secrets are sometimes hidden in silence and darkness. just waiting for us to learn how to listen. Hello to the entire Deep Dive family. I'm your captain, and I'm glad you're with me on another exploratory journey into the unknown depths. Tonight, I want to tell you a story that's a little haunting. A story about a phantom. A colossal, ancient, and invisible phantom that lives right in our neighborhood, in our cosmic backyard. Our largest neighbor, the Andromeda galaxy, with its magnificent 220,000 light-year span, has always been there. A beautiful island of light hurtling towards us. But what if I told you that this entire time, something far older, larger, and more mysterious was hidden in plain sight? A spectral structure embracing our galaxy and Andromeda like an invisible cocoon. To understand how this phantom hid itself, let's do a simple thought experiment. Imagine you're caught in a storm on the ocean at night. This is where our story needed an unexpected hero. The hero of our story is an artificial intelligence. Scientists taught it how to search for subtle and unusual traces among billions of points of light. If you found this journey into the depths interesting, and it made you look at the world around you a little differently, please give us energy by liking the video. And if you're not yet part of the Deep Dive family, join our expedition by subscribing.